Okay, today we're talking about Teresa Giudice, and I know this isn't what I normally cover, but the fact is that show is on tonight. It has been quite a season, and I talk about personal development, and that's what we're talking about today, but we're talking about Teresa's personal development, or lack thereof, we should say. We saw that Teresa wasn't dealing with a decent bandwidth at the very beginning when she flipped that table. I mean, Teresa was amusing, right? But most train wrecks usually are. Her bubbies, her babies, her juicy Joe, her lack of ability to process what someone was saying. So she just said, yeah, love, right? Because she can't really comprehend too much more. You have to really spell it out for Teresa. And even when you spell it out, half the time she doesn't get it. But we root for people and we wish the best for people. And there was a side of me that always thought that she had some goodness in her. I know that she loves the hell out of those kids of hers. And I know that I can see that there's a side of Teresa that is good and caring. I just think that she's totally out of alignment. Teresa is rooted in the wrong things and driven by the wrong things. And that has turned her into a complete monster. And also when you have that bitterness and anger, and that's coupled with a mind that isn't too bright, I mean, you can be sweet and not be smart, right? So I think that's what we're dealing with. So then when you have the bitterness with a lack of brain power, then you get this absolute monster. And I was really, really rooting for Teresa and hoping that when she went away, that she would become more insightful, that she would really take the time to dive into herself and figure out what was causing all that angst inside of her. And then she came out, and it seems to me like as soon as, like, she needed her brother and Melissa when no one else was around. But as soon as Louis came into the picture, that was it. I don't need them anymore. Now I've got my own thing, and that's just the way it goes. But what I really am bothered by lately, and I've been a big Bravo fan since Bravo came onto the scene. I saw the first Watch What Happens Live, too, with good old Danielle. Was it Danielle in there? It was Danielle. But the fact is now that Teresa is just so off the rails and so, sorry, but stupid, that Bravo's making fun of her. It's like literally, I mean, they have her to the clubhouse, you guys, and just mock her. Basically, they have fucking games to make her look stupid. Will Teresa know this word? I mean, let's face it. She didn't know what an analogy was. She freaked out because she didn't know what an analogy was. No one would do